Okay, what's up, YouTube family? This is the one and only Terry D. I'm gonna make this real quick. I just want to show you guys this new killer strategy. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me show you how to first get this, to get the indicators for the new. Okay, hold on. So let me actually back up. Might be going a little too fast. So you see, I have the red, the blue, and the black, right? So the red is my 20, the blue is my 200, and the 50 is my, the black is my 50. And those are my 3 exponential moving averages that I personally trade with. You guys can tell I have a balance of $3,432. Okay, so I do this for real. I'm just going to custom period. Do something to motivate you guys right quick. This is how much I've made, okay, since the first of the year. But anyways, let's go back to the killer strategy. So you hit the F, okay, you hit the F plus, okay. Then you go down where it says moving averages. Since I already have it, I'm just going to go to moving averages. Then you make the period 20. You make your method exponential. And then I personally use it. My 20 is red, okay. Then you hit done. Same thing here. You got the period is 50, exponential, and then I have mine as black, and then have one more, 200, exponential, and that is blue. Then you hit done. Okay. So that's how you get this killer strategy that I'm talking about. Now, how do you use it, you might ask? Okay. So let's do a little big back testing right quick. Go over to my left. Now, do you guys see how whenever my red, which is my 20 exponential moving averages, when it crossed this 200 here, how you have this big gap right here? And then what did it do once it crossed 200, guys? It dropped, okay? And the reason why I say it's a killer strategy is because anytime a moving average cross, you're going to get some big drop or some big spike up, okay? And it actually continues to drop or go up for at least 3 to 4 candlesticks on H4. So if you're trading H4, right, and I recommend to trade the H4. Whenever I'm trading the H4 and I see, or I'm looking for confirmation to see if we're going to have an up or downward trend, I see if where's the 20 is doing, okay? So the 20 was being respected here, okay, meaning it didn't break. And then once this 20 came down to this 200, it really started dropping. And as you guys can tell, there was no green for at least until it came down to the support zone down here. Okay. Now, let me show you guys another example. So actually, this is current week. Okay. So you see how this 20 crossed this 200. Sure, you could have got in down here. But honest to God truth, guys, there's no way of really knowing that it was going to continue up. So I typically wait for confirmation and see how this 20 exponential moving average crossed this 200. And it looks like it's about to cross the 50. Okay. Now, if this 20, which it probably will cross this 50 EMA, then it's going to have a bullish candle and you're going to see Euro USD to continue to go up. Okay. Let me show you one more example. I think it was Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY. Okay, again, going back to the killer strategy, you see how that 20 crossed the 200 here. Once it crossed, what did the market do? It dropped. Okay, and you could have got out obviously down here. People might ask, how long do you stay in the trade? You get out the trade when you are comfortable. Okay, you get out when you are comfortable. But typically, what I do, just to keep it simple, I watch the 20 cross the moving average, and at this time it was the 200, and you place a sell. So if you would have placed a sell a little bit right after it crossed, or you can even say even down here, you could have placed a sell and rode this puppy down all the way down to its support zone, and that's roughly over 100 pips. And it does it all day, guys. It does it all day. You see, so the 20 trying to cross the 200 and the 50, and as you guys can tell, okay, so let's go to the 50 right here, okay. So the 50 looked like it was kind of consolidating right here, so I wouldn't have traded it, okay? But you see, once the 50 crossed that 200, what did it start doing? It started shooting up, Okay, it doesn't matter which moving average crosses, but anytime you do see a moving average cross, that is normally a great indication and a great sign that the market is pushing up. Okay, for some reason, guys, the moving averages are always respected, and the market always come back down and touches it before it makes its next move. Okay, so how long to stay in the trade on this killer strategy? Okay, you get out whenever you're comfortable. I typically look for the moving average to cross. Okay, so once they cross, you normally have a chain reaction, you can say, and then just continue to drop. And then obviously it start to come back up and touch the moving average. Like I said, no matter what the market is doing, it always come back and touch the EMAs. Okay, so like I said right here, you don't want to trade this as consolidation. But whenever you've seen this 50 cross this 200 here, this was a good chance to place a buy and ride it up. And as you guys can tell, it's shooting up. But I'll make that real sweet and simple, guys. Hopefully I didn't make it too complicated for you. I just wanted to show you a couple examples on this new killer strategy. And I'm telling you guys, if you just look for this, if you just trade this, okay, if you set up your 20 exponential, your 50 exponential, and your 200 exponential, and just look for the moving averages to cross, guys, I promise you, you will win. I won't say 100% of the time, but it's a 90% chance. Once these moving averages cross like this, and you see a gap like this, it's going to continue to drop, and you can sell it and ride it for at least a couple of days, okay? Same here. It says the 50 crossed at 200. And then what it will start doing is start shooting up. Why? It's because it crossed. And I'm thinking what's going to happen. This 20 is going to cross the 200 and the 50. Then Euro JPY is going to continue bullish or continue up. But anyways, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to give you guys a really useful tool that I use and the way I trade. Anyways, hopefully this video is very informative. And you learned a lot from this. I will tell you guys to go through and back test it on other charts, okay? It happens all the time, okay? What you're looking for the moving averages to cross. That's what you're looking for. Looking for the moving averages to cross, because anytime it crosses, okay, like even here, okay? So when did it cross? So the 20 crossed here, okay? Consolidating, and then you see the red. I know it's kind of hard to see, but see how the red went across the 50 and the 200, it overall continued down, and it's kind of like a wave. And as you guys can tell, it just kept shooting down. Okay, but like I said, go back and look at it on other pairs. Okay, this happens all the time, literally all the time. Okay, see, the 20 crossed here, across the 50, and then as you guys can tell, continue up. Okay, anyways, I just go back and back test it as much as you can. If you have issues or have any questions, just post it in the comment section. But other than that, I will be doing more videos and probably do a little bit more detail on why this happened. But anyways, this is Terry D, the one and only motivational speaker. Remember to put God first and everything else will work itself out. Peace.